Hi everybody, here I am again. In this video I would like to talk about the inversely proportional quantities, and before I start about the inversely proportional quantities, I'm gonna talk about just the proportional quantities, and I'm gonna do it with just two examples, and hopefully you will see the difference between the proportional quantities or the inversely proportional quantities. Let me just have a look at an example, because if it is beautiful weather outside, we can buy some ice creams. And if I'm gonna buy just one ice cream, I need to buy €1, 50 euros. All right. It's obvious if I buy two of them that I need to pay the double in euros, so I need to pay €3. True, because if you just buy for 150, then you do buy two times 150, that's €3. If I need to buy four of them, then I need to pay €6, right? And of course, if I need to pay 5 of those ice creams, think about, all right, then I need to pay €7.50. Yeah, 8 of them, €12. So if we talked about proportional quantities, we talk about multiply. So if I multiply this one by 2, then even the price is multiplied by 2. If I multiply this one by 4, then even the price is multiplied by 4. Yeah, you can even add with proportional quantities then, because 1 plus 4 is equal with 5. And even with the price, for one ice cream was 150, for 4 of them is €6, so for 5 you pay €7.50. And the last one, yeah, if I have 4 and multiply this one by 2, then the price multiplied by 2. Yeah, so that's proportional quantities. If you multiply the quantity by 2, or by just a number, let me just say k, in the book they say the letter k, then you even multiply the quantity euros of the price by 2, or by k. Yeah, we can even create a formula with this table, because we know that the price for each ice cream is €1.50. So the total price is the number of people times 150. If I have 0 people, so we do not buy any of the ice creams, then you do not need to pay anything. Yeah, so if I need to make a graph of it, the line goes always through the origin, because for 0 ice creams I need to pay €0. Yeah. In the next example we do the opposite. Yeah, the inversely proportional quantities, right? And let me just think about €1,000. So I have €1,000 in my hand, and I'm gonna share those €1,000 I'm gonna give the €1,000 for a few people. Yeah, so if I just first of all, what is inversely? Do we know what inversely means? Of course, yeah, in Dutch it is omgekeerd. Yeah, so the inversely of multiplying is, right, that's dividing. So if I just gonna give the €1,000 and give it to one a person, that person gets €1,000 very easily. But if I divide it in, for example, 2 of them, then each get €500. Right? If I just share it with 4 of them, 4 people, then each person gets €250, because 4 times 250 is again 1,000. Yeah, and we can go on. So 5, you get 200. 1,000 euros divided by 5 is 200. 8,000 divided by 8 is 125. Yeah, but if we talk about inversely proportional quantities, in the next example, I just show you that if I multiply at the top by 2, you need to multiply under by 2. One ice cream was 150, so 2 ice creams is 3 euros. Here we just do the inverse of multiplying, so dividing. Yeah, so at the top multiply by 2 and under divide by 2. There multiplied by 2, so here divide by 2. Here multiplied by 5, which means there dividing by 5. From here to there multiplied by 4, which means 500 dividing by 4 is 125. Yeah, so you just do the opposite of them. Now, to create a formula from this table, and I already told you, because it needs to be together always 1,000 euros. So if I had one person who gets 1,000, 1 times 1,000 is 1,000. If I had 2 people who get 500 euros, 2 times 500 is again 1,000. 4 times 250 is 1,000. 5 times 200 is 1,000. 8 times 125 is 1,000. So the word formula is the number of people multiplied by euros is always constant, always 100 euros. All right? So that's how you can look in the tables if something is an inversely proportional quantities. If you multiply it together, it is always the same number. In this case, it is 1,000. All right? Now, let me just have a look at the theory on page number 207. Read that again. There they talk about water on a ship. If you need to divide it with 12 people or a little bit later, divided by 24. Please read it. If there are any questions, please ask. But maybe it's wise to practice with those exercises, especially how to create those word formulas. Now, good luck and see you in the next video.